Back. Man, this team is very, very dangerous, specifically because of the depth.
29th all-time meeting between these two schools in state battle. Volunteers have won 6 straight opening season wins, and now a huge ovation here in Knoxville as Zakai Ziegler takes the court for the first time this season. First action since that injury in late February.
Good decision.
Knecht the other way, takes the feed, knocks in the triple. Ziegler, fans wanting to see that first basket go in for Zakai Ziegler. Jordan James, though.
That Josiah Jordan James has gone through the entire summer workout period and not been injured. So fans are going to love that. Look out.
Vintage Ziegler thrown down from Estrella. First bucket for Jemai Meshack this year, and Tennessee has a 6th three-pointer made as Adu. Huge swat on the defensive end. Knecht the other way. Oh, what a finish. Dalton Knecht. Facing another team. Ziegler for 3. There's his first basket since that late February injury. And Meshack, you saw the growth offensively. Inbound lob. Cade Phillips.
It's usually defensive oriented. They will not lose any defensive pressure, but that's how they win. That's how Tennessee was great. One of the best in the country last year. Throw it away. Here's the steal. Meshack on the run. Oh, off the glass. And winner in off the bench. Good looking freshman for Wisconsin. Hesman knocks down the 3. An assistant coach for Rick Mars. Knecht. Oh, man. How many things can he do to their opener the other night? But 5 of 7 to open up here. They've knocked down their last 3. Gaining this time. Out to Store. There's that first step in the finish. AJ Store. I think he got away with one there. I believe that was Adu. James can't leave him wide open. Knecht operates on Store. Oh, yes, he does. Well, look at James. He's going to give Wall that 3. Store, deep 3. Space to get that shot off and bury it. Knecht. Oh, 4 of 5 from the floor. Hepburn. Back and forth we go with Knecht. Ziegler over Hepburn. I mean, that nearly touched the roof. Kind of surprised that Wisconsin's not playing at best. Phillips off the screen with the flush. With some fire. Wall finally on the board. His first deuce. He gets Santiago Vescovi going. Lob for Adu. That's a beautiful move. Store fights around the screen. The leave again for Adu. Get him going. 16 fouls on Tennessee. Foul on the Badgers. How about the spin? Knecht. They get the switch. Gilmore on the baseline. 3 on the shot clock. To the glass and in. Bucket in the foul. Now they're coming on the bounce. Awaka turns and gets it to go. Awaka looking to go to work again and does. Crowd got a piece. Wouldn't quit though. About it. 0 passes and trying to go one-on-one. Lesman out of the timeout on the shot clock. Knecht steps back. Gonna run this shot clock down. Single digits now. Knecht right past Wall to the left hand, up and in. Another huge bucket.
Great offense by Wofford, though. A couple of flare screens, a down screen, had a great look.
That's going to be 7 points in the first 2 games this year. Meshack sprints. Meshack with the reversal. Here comes Tennessee. Connects. Steps into a 3-pointer. Connects. Lobs it underneath the walk-up. Doesn't finish. Muscles up a second chance. Puts it down.
And here we are in Honolulu at the Stan Sheriff Center for just an unbelievable 3 days of basketball. This tournament is already so great. And look at these matchups. 5 of the top 11 ranked teams in the nation will compete here. So Adrian Autry, he'll still sprinkle in some zone, but this team is not going to play as much zone. NBA talent, big-time player. Boy, just nowhere to go there for Cup. The Orange fortunate to get it back. And Benny Williams has his second 3 of the game. Out of bounds undergoing with the 2-3 zone. Deep one for Knecht. How about that? The Billis jinx. Knecht with a strong drive and finish. A heartbreaking and heart-wrenching situation. Gaining burst of speed and the finish. James. Ooh. Two Orange players go flying, and Knecht knocks down the open three. By Chris Bell, who got knocked down, is late to get up. Numbers for Tennessee, and James gives him the lead. Tennessee's defensive pressure making Starling pick up the ball. Now nobody's coming to the ball. And it's turned over. One. Knecht's thinking about it. And finishes. Boy, what a tough shot that was. They got the Knecht essentially layup, and now they're going to have another opportunity. And Ziegler hits it. It has been a physical game, as most Tennessee games are. Knecht to Adu. And that's why the hopes are so high. The feeling is they will be a better offensive team. Bell has it, no foul call, and he knocks down the runner. Win. Good drive. And the finish for Vescovi. Barnes is going to bring him back, or will he? Beautiful. Ziegler over the top to Adu. Vescovi keeping the dribble alive. Got two in the air and finds Adu. 9-point lead, and Ziegler comes up with a steal. Speeds to the other end to lay it in. If you watch Tennessee, you know they can really guard. They were #1 in the country per KenPom in adjusted defensive efficiency a year ago. They're down a little bit last year. A double on Knecht and a nice feed inside. Senior Josiah Jordan James. Knecht with a deep one. Count it. Edey coming into this game averaging about 22 and 11 on the young season as Josiah Jordan James.
Full of blocks to go on with 15 points and 12 rebounds. He's pain-free.
Edey again. James got a piece of it, and then Knecht got a piece of Edey.
He was in there for a while, and both Rick and his staff were up yelling for it, didn't get it.
Dalton Knecht with the three, the assist to Zakai Ziegler. Purdue in transition, Jones and Knecht with a block.
To have a 7-4 guy up top, you'd rather have him in drop coverage where he can recover.
Anywhere right now, that's a real tough one. Edey somehow got a piece of it with one hand and draws the foul. This is as good a look as you're going to get, and it's in and out for Lawyer. Can't finish it. Gillis with a terrific offensive rebound, and Meshack with just as good of a block.
Meshack is a great defender, isn't he?
Lawyer lost it, got it back. Edey the follow. Smith around the screen.
A staggered ball screen up top. That's 4 round 1 now to Edey.
And Awaka called for the reach around foul. Knecht off the screen. Left hand scoop up and good. Came in averaging 19. Gillis with a great fake. Almost had it knocked away. Lawyer for 3. Edey again on the offensive glass. And Lawyer is fouled.
Edey does such a good job. This looks like a technical foul here. Edey does such a good job of looking out to the three-point line after he grabs an offensive rebound. Rick Barnes is livid.
Jordan Gainey, the transfer from USC Upstate. Tough turnaround and hammered back home by Knecht. It up offensively on the young season for the Vols. Lawyer again.
Difficult to deal with defensively, and he's made it really hard on Braden Smith.
Boy, tough to deal with Edey. Good physical battle. Kaufman-Wren over James. Edey with a weak side rebound.
Go back up.
And one. Been quiet today.
Lawyer was right with him on the catch on that throwback.
Awaka over Edey. How about that?
An experienced candidate. He took me to sub.
I did. And much to my dismay.
Now Tennessee going with full court pressure. Boy, that was looked like a violation. It looked like he looks at all for Purdue. And that shot was taken without a pass. And that's not Purdue basketball.
Offensive foul.
30 seconds without a whistle, so there wasn't much there. But
plays. Another tough catch. Kaufman-Wren from first.
On the high side to try to take that ball away on the post-up. What a great drive.
Goal of the game, and again, it's a one-point game.
What a difference he makes.
Lawyer, left hand, finishes. Inside to Awaka. Creates some space and banks it home. Good ball pressure again by Ziegler. Diving for it. Lawyer comes up with it. And a foul. He get Knecht going. He's their best scorer. Gainey with a pretty good look. And it's a 2-point game. James misses the three. Wow. Jones had it taken away by Awaka. What a play. He is a terrific player. Gainey gets a very good look, and this game is tied. It's tough to hand the ball off.
Well, blowing up every dribble handoff.
Kaufman-Renn. And a foul on the floor on Awaka, and that is his fifth.
Little fadeaway jump hook to go down.
Gainey hit the last one, hits another one, and it's tied again. We got Adu. He is gone. That would be number 5 on him. Best to come out top to get a touch.
Meshack on Edey. That's going to be an oh boy, that could have been an offensive foul. And low, getting into his legs. It's really hard for a big guy to deal with this, but Edey just at the end, I guess they called that.
It was just all over Smith.
Can't get rid of him.
And Smith scores anyways. Knecht gets it off. And hit it. Today promises to be even better. It begins with the third-place game moments from now. Tennessee and Kansas is with the quickest turnaround in the tournament. The late game last night. It's 9:30 in the morning here, Hawaii time.
Force that miss.
Once again, you're making hard things look easy. But
I get Maui strong, resilience, all family. All these things are true. Great backdoor cut.
Now Vescovi, and he is feeling it early. Santiago Vescovi adds to the Tennessee lead, and he's already into double digits now with 10. Knecht now defended by McCullough, trying to back him down, and scores over him. And at least for the moment, Bill Self's going to leave him. Nobody covering Knecht on the inbound. Dickinson. And add to the total. How about, again, the good minutes that Jamari McDowell has given Kansas. Harris. Inspirations. Gainey can't get the shot off. Vescovi. And he knew it.
Let's see.
McCullough behind the defense to get Kansas back within 1. Now Marco Jackson with a burst of speed to the baseline. Off to Dickinson.org to find out ways that we can all help Maui in the recovery process.
Shots. It's similar to with Purdue.
Meshack. Whoa, and the follow for Adu.
It's been 1 and out.
That is a play that Kansas runs off. And McDowell thought about it. Instead hits the cutting McCullough, who's met at the three. Knecht the rebound. Ziegler for 3. And Jackson down with a rebound.
An aspect he hasn't had for several years. Bounce to Baycott. This is Ingram. His first shot. Good. To punch the paint. Could do. Cross court. Ingram again for 3. That's the bottom hook. James got size. And a Brady pull-up. A huge part of the offense. Withers takes it. He took it right into Orange arms, and it was denied. Now Knecht, instead of pulling up, hard to the basket.
What a pass by Vescovi, man, to lead AD.
R.J. Davis right back at you.
Every possession when you play Tennessee.
Ziegler pulls up. High arcing jump shot. That's a big sign for that offensive rebound.
Dalton Knecht wanted no part of the collision for that ball.
Baycott using his strength. Twisted both ankles. We weren't sure he was going to play. He obviously is and making an impact. They got Meshack off the floor.
Even that they will not be out tough this year because they were multiple times last year.
Knecht dribbling again to James. Lane open, and he drove right by his man. Back in. Washington low against Knecht. He got it picked by Vescovi. James drives again, and he will lay it up and in. 11. Davis long 3. Oh, boy, he banked it in. That was unintentional, but it's 3 more points for North Carolina.
Ingram wide open.
Left wide open. Backs Knecht in, throws it up and in. Adu back in the game. as well. Good give and go. Up off the window. And trying to back down Cadeau. Gets some help, and it's Ingram who had it. Connect to the rack and lace it up and in.
So the faster team, all those 50-50 balls.
Connect with a cut, throws that in with his left hand.
Try to get yourself to the free throw line and lock in defensively.
Bad pass. Connect picks it off. Takes it and flushes it. Cadeau finds his man Davis, and they have numbers. He takes it to the hole. That's pretty.
But he said it's the worst it has been since his time at Tennessee.
Boy, did Baycott just move a...
He delivers right in the shot pocket 9 out of 10 times.
Connect.
Right. Well, that's what the coach said.
And when the coach speaks in this...
Barnes.
I want to be the last guy to make a basket at Carmichael.
Yeah, he went and made a layup. Right?
Made a layup. Connect right off that inbound.
Carried that tradition over into the Dean Dome for a couple of years. Got away from it. Connect. That's what he can do. We can talk about his lack of...
They got to run out. They got 2-on-1. Trimble. Ryan had it blocked. What a play by Gainey.
That ball's going to drop about 47-48% of the time.
Connect. Boy, that's pretty. He takes
their rear ends at halftime. And Myron was probably pretty kind in terms of what he actually reported, what actually happened.
Wow, Connect has 31. Ingram doubled quickly, and he throws it away. Gainey in a foot race will win it. Lay it up and in. Here come the Volunteers. They're missing some shots they didn't, and Connect all the way to the rack, lays it up and in.
My gosh, what a comeback by the Volunteers.
Here's a big one from Ziegler. He rattles it in single digits since the 12:47 mark of the first half. Great drive there.
Not a lot of effort in this comeback effort.
He had cramps in the Syracuse game.
Baycott should own Phillips right now at the rim.
Davis, that's huge, and picks up the ball. He's got Trimble, a great defender on him, and he goes finger roll with the left.
Kelly coming off a fantastic 24-point performance. Kicks it out. Keyshawn Hall, money from long range. Tennessee has kept George Mason without scoring the last 2.5 minutes. A three from Adu. Rim. Ziegler the other way. What a dish to Gainey.
Yeah, you're seeing him really evolve as a basketball player.
Where he can be that focal big man. Can't hit that time around, but he's a guy you're going to want to try to get to just about every possession.
Yeah, it's the belief, right?
Escovy off the dribble drive, dumps it off. Tobe Awaka.
See if they get Adu a touch.
Connect rises.
Oh, man. Does he use those screens beautifully?
I think he feels a lot better.
Escovy get going a little bit early here. He can do some good things.
Hawkins kicks. Guerrier fires.
How about that?
I'll bet he's starting to heat up.
Nice
Ziegler.
cut.
Oh, great feed. And the flush. Adu.
They said they got 37 points in the FA game, right? In 7 seconds?
Exactly.
Connect. Trail 3.
You got to get out on him. Nice give.
James to the corner. Ziegler with the 3.
To get to the rim.
Good kick, and Vescovy has the rebound.
Nice cut and pass.
Adu finishes. Montreal.
Oh, what a cut in the open middle. Goodness. Nice bump.
Gainey kicks. Vescovy.
If he gets it going.
Hasn't been a whole lot of a factor here.
The Mask should be able to elevate. Oh, that's a tough shot.
And he makes
a good
it.
one. Boy, baby.
Foy was one of those guys who played 10 years in the NBA.
Oh! Josiah Jordan James.
Josiah to the mountaintop.
Ziegler.
It's going to go.
Yes.
Does an excellent job containing.
Vescovy, nice head fake, and the finish.
I think he's the key to their offense.
Connect, gets to the lane, steps through, and gets to the line. Shannon a 3.
Good clean look again. What a play. Shoulder, tough shot though.
Falling away.
Awaka.
Kick. Connect. Rising.
Oh! Wow. He went up Another foot. You got to be
This
careful.
is a tie.
Ziegler.
Hold on.
Jordan James.
Woo! All because of Zakai.
The heart and soul of Tennessee basketball.
They
got
love-
Rocky Top going.
They love that kid.
Yeah.
Here's what I like, this play right here. Now what are you going to do?
Connect, lefty, sweeping hook.
It's easy.
Got the type of lineup out there.
James.
Oh, what an effort.
Trailing. Connect with a miss. Meshack kick.
Watch it.
Connect.
Oh, wow.
James. And
Good
a follow.
Well,
Little pop there.
he can shoot it.
Gainey's three.
And connect. Think about it.
Vescovy, corner three.
Oh, big dagger.
Missed it. Vescovy.
Smart. How about that
Oh, and a finish. Meshack. James.
Look at nobody up there. You really don't need it. You don't need it.
Adu.
You'll take it, I guess.
Rick Barnes is 31-0 in his career against Sun Belt Conference teams. Here's Santiago Vescovy. And a touch inside for Jonas Adu. Tennessee will have a huge advantage.
They're one of the better off-ball screening teams that there is.
And now Ziegler with the driving kick. All alone for three. Got it! See, even at 5'9", he was really finishing. Here's Adu with the steal. Gonna take it himself!
Says, I've made one, why not another?
He has still outscored Georgia Southern, even though he's been on the bench. Turnover to 2-on-1. Carr hustling his way back for the block. Wow! And another one from James.
Really good job of interesting, Tom, with Feast Week and the challenges behind us. One of the all-time best.
Side Jordan James. No, Adu yet. And then Adu follows his miss. Golly, what an effort.
Down with the board. Tennessee with a three-point cushion. Here is Knecht. Yeah, goings of his rookie season with the putback that time. Ziegler, the blow-by and the score.
You've got Josiah Jordan James that's been able to get his score on.
To work with the left hand. Not that time. Ziegler, a contested three, puts it in. Tennessee in a hurry. Ziegler steps into it and splashes a three. Earlier this year, he's got 3 20-point games. Ziegler takes it away in the backcourt. They find Knecht underneath. Let's see if he can get something in a scramble. Vescovy got it. Nevertheless, we're back on this side of the floor. Burns has got that feathery touch. Ziegler on the attack. How did that one go in?
You know the old saying, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready?
Yep. Well, get ready for this. Tennessee on the move now. Meshack still calling for it over there. Taylor around the screen. Pocket pass. Count it! Middlebrooks headed to the line. Burns has 8. Turns, muscles in, spins it off the window. Wild layup though, taken away by Tennessee. That was a Waka. James got it! Waka barging into Burns, rises and scores. He has been huge in his limited minutes. 7 to shoot, hesitation to the corner. That's a big 3. 5. Ziegler try to wiggle by Taylor. Cut him off. James swishes one.
On the dribble, they switch out, they double team him. Now they give to Vescovy. Vescovy down low, Adu goes to the basket, drives, and a blocking foul.
James. Interesting watching Ziegler play because I think there's more confidence in that knee that you talk.
Connect the rebound.
So matchup zone. Terrific play. Now, he's matched up with the guy Ziegler, who can stay in front of most hits. Nice pass.
Ole Miss in shoot-arounds, they certainly look the part. Every guy on that team, they got athletes. Tennessee getting out with the D deflect. The offense here at Ole Miss and SEC.
He was part of that magical St. Peter's run.
Look out!
Ian loves the pull-up jumper.
Wild shot goes in. Now they go inside. A walk-up. And
Morrell, I like the pull-up.
And from behind, Sharp takes it away. Here's Morrell in transition. Hello. 7. Flanagan looking for some help. Wild pass. And here comes Tennessee. Ziegler throwing it up. And a nice job by Knecht.
Now 9 fast break points.
Pick and roll again.
You just got to keep that dribble alive. Make break field move his feet a little bit more.
Ziegler finally ends the drought.
As quick as the dribble up the court.
Meshack has to hoist it, and he beats the buzzer. James goes back to his left. Oh, he finished over Sharp.
But if you dare him to beat you offensively, he can do that as well.
He finds Knecht open for 3. Knocked it.
For the most part, taking away the 3 ball from Ole Miss's offense.
Ziegler, how about that?
Was in that area, so no surprise if a Walker getting in the mix, and there's another offensive rebound.
Walk underneath. Ziegler from straight on. Bang, bang! They're trying to tinker with the lineup. And it doesn't matter. Rick Barnes said we should be scoring 80+ every single night. And plays like that.
And these long rebounds seem to have gone to Tennessee here in the second half, and that's just not going to happen. He had at Texas Tech, but a style that got him to a national championship game, keeping the ball on the side of the court, no middle.
See, 22 second chance points. They have been all over the glass. And here's Ziegler for the exclamation point.
The ball where they want to get it. Well, that's where you want to get it, and he thunders it home. Walk on. Ziegler on a floater, drops the You can't get stagnant in the half court. Knecht on a pull-up mid-range. Saying nice things. Matthews, strong take. That's exactly what he's been able to do. James turnaround. And there's Adu. Has 6 guys and 6 sets of arms. Open 3 for the corner tonight. Moore finds the cutter. Jeffries. Ziegler trying to drop a dime, and he does. Didn't have numbers. Knecht on the other end. Where did that come from? Up the sideline. Great pass ahead by Vescovi. Ziegler left alone for most of the night. Rise and fire 3. Wow. 14 minutes to play.
Watch out.
Knecht
Watch
again.
out.
Got it.
Turn. Can Mississippi State reestablish?
Knecht off the. Ziegler, little dump down pass. Matthews, hard drive, stops, baseline drive, yes.
Of that cut, that baseline. Remember I talked about, it connects just feeling.
Great ball movement by Tennessee. Knecht! See if Tennessee has another run in him. Knecht one-on-one. Goodness. Killer crossover. Sets up Rainey on a 3. He just can't find it. And a Duke.
Smith.
Hubbard with 3. Hubbard off the window. Got it.
Somebody's got to go long.
There it is. Hubbard beats the secondary and finish. Ziegler at a pull-up. A silencer. Game.
Keep the ball in the middle of the floor.
Vescovi stole it. Or did he? Wait a minute.
A 10-second violation.
And we'll play on anyway. 72-70. Ziegler finds Knecht on the flush. He wants it. He gets it on the right block. Smith in traffic. Smith throws it up there. Got it! Oh, do you?
Not yet.
Ziegler deep 3 on the way. Air ball. Now Knecht with 5 seconds. Knecht had it stripped by Davis. Davis slammed to Matthews. A shot blocker in the corner. Here's Dalton Knecht. That's Tennessee's most prolific score. Is off the mark. There's James, the KG veteran, runs it down. Knecht.
Good find by Ziegler to Adu.
Justin Hill off the bench gets rejected by Adu. He lined that one up. Now it's Knecht. There's a whistle.
They're creating transition opportunities as they're trying to get up off the floor.
Hill cut off the passing lane, but Ziegler takes advantage. Number 5 ranking next to their name. Critical wins this season already at Wisconsin and against Illinois. Tobe Awaka just muscles up.
Hey, those teams need a win badly.
Melendez.
Great opportunity to dribble handoff to one of your better players, create a 2-on-1.
Oh, man, assisted turnover. Under went off at Chiwa's hands. Vescovy in a hurry with his eyes up, dribbles into the paint. Knecht, sets the feet, got another.
But the way Tennessee shoots the ball, watch out. This could be a team that could finally break the Final Four purse.
Capability of making a deep run. Ziegler for 3. James, the takeoff. Adu.
They love that cut from that side of the court. But man, I mean, terrific advance pass by Ziegler.
Ziegler just takes it away. Clouded on Hill for the layup.
A trio of 0-2 starts for SEC play on those teams outside of Kentucky.
Knecht, his 4th triple of the day. He's 4 of 5 from deep. Abdur Rahim. Now it's Knecht on the pull-up. Yes.
Ranked defense in the country is Tennessee and Georgia right now, giving them fits.
Ziegler, 5 assists, but as you mentioned, the 6 turnovers. Melendez, the drive, another blow-by. He just checked in. Demery, oh, vicious throwdown! Goes down by double digits in back-to-back SEC games. Knecht, that's pretty. Georgia, Knecht is still down. He's on the way back. Thomason pulls it, puts it in! Knecht rises back to Athens, where Georgia is looking to make a statement. Again, another drive into the paint. Abdur Rahim gets Ziegler in the air. Bucket! 13 now and counting. Made threes. Adu.
And one of the hardest parts about pulling off an upset is the close, if you're Georgia. And that's the...
Justin Hill to Kane. He's hit twice from deep. Another 3! Home. Knecht on the drive. That's an aggressive take. Led by as many as 14 in the first half. Nice roll in the basket. Little no-look feed to Adu. Knecht rises, buries a 3. 2. Demery on the attack, knifes in. Rebound down to Adu. 36. That's 2 off of, making 1 off his career high. Ball still free. Abdur Rahim. No. Adu with another board.
And now they're going to play a little earlier than scheduled. 2 hours we move this game up as we come on inside Thompson Bowling Arena. Who jumps up against Micah Handlockton. He's 7-1 from Florida. And it is controlled by the Gators. 15 boards, 10 points, and 5 blocks against Georgia. And how about the little pull-up? And he's got 4. Threw it up with the left. He takes it away from Handlock. Oh, what a follow!
Second half at Georgia. A testament to the strength and conditioning here at Tennessee as well. Start driving hard with his right hand.
Vescovy, quick pass, and Meshack with the reverse. Only got 2 points.
Good job by Florida being physical on that out-of-bounds under.
Good look, and he flushes that. He struggled a little bit shooting. And that one right by Knecht.
Bill took advantage of it.
But James just whacked Richard, and as a result, Knecht.
Guarded shots against Tennessee. I think at least 3 or 4 per half. Tough cover, right?
And this is from the outside. The Gators 2 of 8 from 3. Knecht feeling it. Oh boy, bottom of the net.
And they're coming averaging 80 points a ball game, but can they lock up on this end?
Oh, wow. Estrella with a block. And here comes Knecht, and they have numbers. Knecht left-handed. Oh my goodness. Dalton Knecht is in a zone.
In the first half.
Gators are 9 of 11 from the free throw line tonight. Knecht has it, fires.
Oh,
got it!
Now. In front of a smaller guard. That violent cut by Knecht into that
Watch
jump
it.
shot.
Watch it. Watch it! He is absolutely on fire. 22 points in the half for Knecht, 9 of 10, and 3 of 3 from 3. What a show.
Gets the bonus first in this second half.
Yeah, tough pass. Adu went down on the floor to get it. That's hard for a 7-footer, and he threw up the left hand. Ziegler into the paint. Oh, he threw his elbow right into the face of the defender. Just to the paint again. They do. They missed the layup. No foul. Bodies are flying. Samuel.
He literally lives in the gym.
Watch it. Boom. Wow. Oh, they set it up for him. He recovers. And
plays. It's ridiculous how they get body on both ends.
Yeah, Florida making a living now by driving. 6 on the shot clock. Meshack. Pretty pass. Adu. Money. That's as good of an offensive possession. Itself one more time. Knecht. 3-ball net. And now 31 points for Dalton Knecht. Drives it hard. Left hand. That's pretty. Terrific here this second half. Knecht the pull-up. Money.
Sears averaging 20 points a game.
Let's see if Adu can get started again, just like he did the last game. Picked up by Ziegler. Here's Vescovi. Splash. Passes that one up. And Vescovi with a ball fake and the drive. And a high flying left-handed layup. Good hands. It's deflected to Tennessee. Zakai Ziegler high arcing 3. There they are. He found the bottom room. And numbers here for Tennessee. Ziegler, bounce pass, Knecht, there you go. They got Knecht open, he will fire. Count it! And this guy's been a part of it. Vescovi gets planted in the paint, so he gives it to Adu. That's unstoppable. And he's well on his way again.
There's the Vescovi again in the paint. That's a problem.
Yeah, and that's a bigger problem when you get it to that guy. And he's got a great fadeaway instead of jump hook off the window. Reitzel, and he's trying to back him down again. They'll kick corner, Gainey. Got it.
You need to start playing low off of your drives.
Meshack knifing his way in. Knecht lays it up and in. That's where DeLeon's got to improve. Griffin takes it. He ripped it right away. He's got Knecht ahead of the field. And a throwdown. Gainey, good time block. Meshack, boy, they continue. But he's still putting points up in a big way. Walters gets open for a 3. James no good. Loose ball, another offensive rebound. Gainey's got a chance. 3 looks really good today. Estrada somehow got it up over Adu.
Their average margin of victory right now is by 40. By 40 points.
Ziegler, whoop, little step back pass and a good cut by Reitzel, and that's one extra pass. He lost the ball. 3-on-1 and a dunk.
Of Adu today. He's had the ball less than 8% of the time in this game.
Watch out. Meshack and Knecht, the alley-oop. Knecht, he has to go off the window. Vescovi, they're going to have to get rid of it, so it's Adu with the left. Vescovi, step back 3. Great rotation.
For Vandy.
Magnan averaging 15 points a game. Back the other way. Gets on the board for Tennessee. Oh, nice spin move. Right past Zakai Ziegler. Aaron Lawrence and Knecht going at it. Ziegler fires. Got it. Knecht. Boy, saw a little seam in the defense. Lewis. 14 on the shot clock. Alley-oop to Knecht. Oh! Get it to go, but Tennessee just continues to get these second chance opportunities, and the ball finds Knecht. Adu right down the middle for the throw down. Tyron, he's tripped up, kicks it out to Taylor. He knocks it home.
Torres has done a nice job on Knecht, but he can't let up.
I don't know how you guard.
Formula for how you lose on the road is when you shoot around 50% from the foul line.
Adu keeps it alive, and another second chance opportunity.
In a game now, if you can find open shooters.
Tyron Lawrence.
Wow, powerful move. Shooting the ball, but may be the best pure shooter on the squad. And when you turn your head, you come back. So
Dalton connects. Boy, what a nice touch. Magnon. Oh, Adu says not in my world. Knecht back the other way. Deep three. In and out. Big offensive rebound. Meshack keeps it alive to Knecht. Hangs in the air. What a play from Dalton Knecht.
Good double team by the doors.
Knecht open for three.
Can't leave it. I don't care what. Matchup zone, you got to get to Gainey because he's a shooter.
Ziegler in traffic. They're going to say, count the basket. Threw it away. Lawrence in the open floor, chased by Gainey. Knecht off the screen.
Talk about confidence. Woo, my goodness. But I would just take it out of his hands as often as I could.
Vescovi, the shot clock winding down.
Got ball handlers, got shooters. Tough shot, tough make.
Ziegler saw the double team. Alley-oop to Adu. He saw big zero.
They'll be opportunistic, but if you're Tennessee, this can't stay a half-court game.
Knecht, finally.
Above and beyond to prove themselves. Whoa, wow, what an athlete.
That guy can go above and beyond. Here's Ziegler. Good bounce, and Alaka left it short. Able to clean it up.
With a second chance opportunity, but man, 6 points left out there, who was key in that recruiting of Dalton Knecht. Tom, all he did on his visit was play one-on-one, like a bunch of kids. Everybody understands their role, and when you say bought in, this team.
Davis from the corner, and Murray Bowles the board, back up against his home state school. He's shot the ball really well against him throughout his career. Knecht down the lane, and with the left fence. Double on Murray Boyles, shot clock late, got it off, got it in!
The big man with Cooper, who's over 40% on the year from three.
Knecht with the answer. Knecht on Cooper. 80 points a game. Murray Boyles gives it back. Here's Michi Johnson showing some rain. Straight Tuesday. Knecht with the feed. Adu. Ziegler pushes it past midcourt. Here's Vescovi for three. Got it! 8 steals a game. That helps power their offense. Only 3 so far tonight. Studi.
This is where they should have the advantage.
Ziegler faked the pass and banged it.
Back to the free throw line.
Knecht. Got another. Over the last 2 possessions. Don't expect him to pass it on this one. Got it again with 6. Johnson into the paint. A kick for 3. Cooper got it to rattle home. Running off the screen. The Iverson cut. Gets a look for 3. Got it! 28 for Knecht. Nowhere to go. Fired the 3. Rebound. Tipped all the way into the backcourt. 10 seconds left. 5-point deficit for Tennessee. South Carolina's probably going to escape this one. Oh, Knecht says not quite yet.
You're watching ESPN Sonic Blockbuster. This is sold-out Rupp Arena for a top 10 showdown. Number 5 Tennessee goes on the road to take on 10th-ranked Kentucky. Both teams trying to bounce back from a home loss earlier this week. The team colors in this one, you haven't been paying much attention. This is an old-school SEC rivalry. Ziegler for 3 and used every bit before dropping.
It's to your defense.
Justin Edwards is assigned Dalton Knecht early, but right off the bat, Josiah Jordan-James. Adu couldn't clean it up once. Gets it the second time. Was bothered by some misses at the rim and fouls last time. Shepard. Knecht on the curl. Over Shepard. Tennessee to push. Edwards a tap away. James recovers. Now Vescovi for 3. Got it. What a start for Tennessee. And now Ziegler. Got it.
He said he won't go. Here's Jordan Gainey for 3. What a start for Tennessee.
Chasing that number right now in the first half.
Rob Dillingham, instant offense off the bench. Extra pass, Dillingham. Got it.
Offense will win you a title. Tennessee negligent on that time.
Ziegler with the reverse. In a second. A hop and a skip and a 3, and he got it again. With a baseline drive. That's a mismatch. James with Dillingham. Just one for his first 4. Back on the floor. No hesitation. And he splashes down his first triple. Ziegler for 3. Right in front of Reed. Knecht crossover downhill and a finish and going to the line. Here's Ziegler. Nice finish. Saves out top to Dillingham. Stolen away by Shepard, leading the league in steals. Vescovy fights for it. Tennessee wins the scramble. James the jam. Yeah, this is a back and forth affair. He's got Adu on him. Mid-range is good. That building 3-on-3. Shepard pops and got it. Here's Knecht on the drive with his left hand. Followed jam by Jonas Adu. Kick out to Ziegler. And Shepard with the block. James will try. Got the mulligan. Vescovy. Splash again. For you, I know you're enjoying it. Back home in Florida, here's Josiah Jordan James. After the Bible, his dad said, okay, give me MJ for a middle name. That's where the Jordan came from. Ziegler with the finish. This game. Knecht. Wow. An efficient game for Dillingham. Ziegler, nobody stops the basketball. Back to Knecht for 3. Dalton Knecht not having his best night shooting the ball, but another offensive rebound. His 16th of the night, and here we go. Bradshaw not backing down. There he is. Once again, a point-blank look.
Half of one team right now. And the previous record was 4, also by Kentucky.
Meshack trying to Barkley his way in.
Explosiveness Knecht is up 25% just since he's been in Knoxville.
Wow, that's an explosive jam.
That is his oxygen on that glass.
Vescovy for 3. Big by 10 this half. Dillingham drills it.
Just him at the elbow.
Shepard for 3. Yeah. Got it! You can to James. Shot clock at 6. James through traffic clock in these possessions. Ziegler got right past Dillingham, contested by Bradshaw. Wow. Somehow he beat the buzzer. Mary's airing right now on ESPNU. We'll get you there as soon as we finish here. Ziegler kicks to James with a shot clock at 2, a contested 3.
On the freshman Mike Williams, also on Trey Hannibal.
Ziegler.
Not a good start for the Tigers. Explosive by the Vols.
The league's best shot blockers. Extra pass to James. Lets him fly from deep. 13-0.
SEC games. And he had 26 at Kentucky. Oh, great pass.
Wow. Scoring them all for Vanderbilt.
He does not mind the physicality that Gabe can bring.
Yeah, right the blow by. Knecht finds Gainey in the corner. Got it. State in 2002. Ziegler fires. Wow. In this sequence. Ziegler.
Well, look at the ball.
Puts it up. Yeah. Another triple. So who better to tell you a bit about his game and how to unlock the abilities than Rick? Knecht another in the capital city. Meshack an aggressive drive. Knecht puts it up. Punch back out. So a new 20. That was Vescovy who got his hands on it. Meshack puts it up.
They've not moved the ball by passing. They've dribbled a lot. They've not gotten open.
A lot of minutes here in the second half with Hannibal not on the floor.
Like the old Benny Johnson, the micro. He used to beat you up when he had the ball. Ability with the ball to control how he makes moves.
At times. Knecht those long strides, banks it in. Vescovy out.
Well, he doesn't pull the trigger. Nice cut. Beautiful cut.
Yeah,
good
sticks
pass.
with the plane. He's up on him right now. Late shot clock offense again. Wright stays with him. Knecht on the drive. Got it!
And then he gave us 50 the next night. All mid-range.
Ziegler nearly stole the inbounds. He did, and he finished. Aggie bench, and he does it by crashing the offensive glass. Off the baseline, out of bounds.
And deep post-up position for Adu.
Taylor from deep. 6. A&M is 320th in the country in tempo. They don't mind running clock, especially when Wade Taylor can do that. Dump inside for Tobe Alwaka, and he scores. And standpoint here early on. Radford the lob, the finish by Coleman. To Knecht for 3. And he's fouled. It's by Tennessee. Gainey gambles. Here's Taylor for 3. Got it.
Without size.
Taylor with the shake.
Come on
he's
now.
baking.
Come on now. Scrap that.
Knecht wouldn't mind a shootout. Less than 5 blocks per game. Obaseki in the paint. And he's able to bank it in.
What is Buzz Williams doing? He's turning this thing into a one-on-one in this league, as well as any guard that we have in the SEC.
Boots Radford for 3. Ziegler finds the ball on the open floor. Takes it right at Taylor and kisses it high off the window.
Another reason why Dalton Knecht came to Tennessee.
Got it. Highly competitive household, whether it was basketball or board games, card games at the family table. Yep. He's got back-to-back 3.
Possession, if there's a miss, it is a must.
Knecht got a piece of it.
Texas A&M, and they throw it up. Dalton Knecht throws it down. To Knecht, inside to Adu, and he rocks the rim from deep. And Vescovi chases it down.
Vescovi is so good in loose ball situations.
Knecht will pull it and knock it down. Gainey, who just checked in. And he takes it all the way. No, but the follow-up is good. Play 6 minutes here in the first half. Mark blocked by Knecht. Gainey will pull up and knock it down.
Red on the offensive glass by Arkansas. They're at the bottom of the league in offensive rebounds. And
and he gets a steal right on cue and dunks it home.
Gap defense that is so heavy on Tremont Mark.
Oh, Knecht! Here's Ziegler. Drives, scoops it up. No, Adu, yes! Only win here at home was against Abilene Christian. And it's Knecht. Zakai for 3. Zakai Ziegler. Oh, good dish into Adu. It's rare Tennessee plays in this building, but they've lost 7 straight.
Playing, he does a really good job of publishing some really deep stats.
James connects, and Adu, and the connection is made early in the SEC, and block shots per game coming in. James for 3. Ziegler and Mignon, a great matchup in traffic, and this time it's Ziegler. And here's Knecht. Weapon the vision, Vescovi, wide open! Because he has come along, and this guy is a real deal post player. Deal. Off the Mignon turnover, the bounce pass. Waka in transition. McGaney's had a couple of good weeks. Head coach Rick Barnes. Spin by that conversation. Adu off the lob and the flush. Guys will be talking about Kentucky and Auburn at halftime. Connecting in the first half. Ziegler, nasty crossover. Vescovi for 3. 11 threes tonight. Points off of turnovers have been incredibly. Your coach that came in and identified about the events of today that come back by LSU. DeLeon, yes!
I'm sorry, things have changed this season, though, and when you look at Tennessee, it's an easy one here.
Bates fell down, Gainey with the finish. Now 1 for 17. Meshack floater, and he's fouled. And now Adu, whoa, we've got back-to-back buckets. Bunch of different stops, Bradley and UMass, and then JUCO before coming to Columbia. Ziegler. East lost Vescovi and banked it in. Gainey. And now East with another. Ziegler for 3. Got it. Knecht at the top of the backboard. Bates tracks it down, somehow hangs on to it, and reverses it in. A Waka jump hook. There's 19 in this one. Here's Knecht. 17-footer is good for his first field goal of the game.
Tennessee in this game in the first half was their elite defense. They've got to get that back.
Knecht gets going downhill, puts up an air ball, but Adu helps him. Knecht past Butler and into Carter. Knecht into the paint. Rises and drops. Here he is. Deep three. Oh, hit it from St. Joe.
Get out of here. Oh my Kentucky game. We can't just stand around and watch Dalton.
Whoa, what a pass. And a finish. Ziegler, what a look, and a walk of the flush.
Side of the rim. Here's Knecht on a run out. He lays it up and in.
Full body gap protection against the Aggies. They are a downhill driving team.
Knecht will launch a three, and that looked good the minute he left it hand. They're down 8. Radford launches a deep one and finds the bottom. He'll pull up again. Wade Taylor's feeling it. Great pass. He found a Waka underneath all alone. The lead to 6. There wasn't much happening. They'll dump it down low. That's an alley-oop, actually. Ziegler will dribble all the way to the corner. Vescovy 3. Wow. Got it! To the rim. Here's Ziegler. Vescovy. Count it. Knecht. 2 open. Knocked it down. Watch it. Adu! Oh, boy! Aggressive to the hole.
Be there to make the plays impressive.
Great pass. He finds Adu, who is able to get.
And they are putting.
Oh, there's a steal, Jimmy. You're talking about it.
No joke at both ends. It looked like he's not interested. Then boom, right there at the last second, steps in front of it. Knew the entire time.
Lost it. An 18-point lead at A&M in danger of losing their 4th in a row and not getting back on defense. Ziegler bounces it to a cutting. Josiah Jordan-James. Next 3 or 4 games, you can believe, right? Boy, Knecht, there's some strong balance as he banks it in. What do you think about Kentucky?
I think there's.
Watch it.
There's my guy again.
Ziegler again. Reverse.
Oh,
wow.
Man, can he make you look bad in a hurry?
Radford back-to-back threes won't be there. Knecht, watch it. He's got Adu. Oh, there you go.
Last night watching film with Tennessee.
Bam. So like a layup for Knecht this half. In the game, they are 17 of 60 and 7 of 32 from 3.
Their roster, you just start choosing what roster you want to coach the rest of the year in college basketball.
That A&M has on their resume as well.
Yeah, that's too easy.
In front of a sellout crowd. Adu from 17.
A road game against Georgia, the best road percentage so far this year in the league.
Adu again.
63% around the rim this year as a finisher.
Ziegler has it swatted, and Gainey has it stripped away. Katie Johnson fresh into the game. It ends up inside for a Waka, and he's able to muscle it. Top 3 number 1 seeds are not cemented, but really tight. And that 4th number 1 is up for grabs and available amongst really a trio. Here's Knecht, his first 3.
It had momentum.
Johnson's only 6'7". Here's Broom for 3. And Auburn finds the offensive rebound, and what a move by Chaney Johnson. Volunteers have made just one of their last 8. It came from Knecht, and so is that one.
Don't take him out until he makes another 3. Good, Tom, at that type of a game.
Here's Knecht again. Power game with his left. Nobody stops the basketball. And Waka lost the rebound into Ziegler's hands. Adu got it.
Yeah, what a find by Ziegler.
KD wanted it back. Chaney kept it himself. Oh, wow. Nice move.
And it start for home between Kentucky and Mississippi State.
Broom with the spin and the jam.
Problem, coach.
Wow. That's a good answer. Both of their bigs are giving him more of an opportunity to do just that. It's Waka. Broom kicks it out. And a beautiful finger roll and finish by Denver Jones. He'll go over the right shoulder. And a kick to Jones for 3. Wow, what a bucket. Ziegler, the hezzy, And a kick to the corner for three. Kennedy's got it. Crosses over, pulls for three.
Yeah.
Huge.
To my point.
Ziegler can mix it up defensively through a zone at Georgia to start that game last weekend. Ziegler are winning the battle head-to-head with Broome. Here's another quick move to his strong hand and one. It's last 8. Jalen Williams, yes. Banks off, and Auburn looking to take the lead. Here's Berman running the floor, and it's Auburn back in front. Paint touch, Awaka. Broome gives it up.
Janai Broome. Tennessee has to double him, right? Get the ball out of his hands.
Berman for 3. Huge triple. There's the counter, and he makes Meshack pay.
To the middle part of the floor.
Seems like you need to find that man.
Yeah.
Knecht makes him pay.
They showed zone again. They showed zone again.
From deep with 2 guys in front of him. Dalton Knecht, the superstars get 25 in around Broome. Wow, after thinking about it, Johnson. Knecht wants it back. Shot clock at 8. Ziegler. Huge 3.
Player of the Year race. I think he will win it. Right behind him, Antonio Reeves at Kentucky and Mark Sears at Alabama. Janai Broome also in the conversation. There you go. Unguardable.
Baker Mazar fighting through the screen. Knecht pulls up over Williams.
What are you going to do? There's a mismatch.
Deep 3. Come on now. 32 points for Dalton Knecht. Away off the glass. No. Williams keeps it alive, and a Baker Mazara 3 is the answer.
Probably driving this time.
Indeed. Two-hand jam! Now looking for an assist. A Tennessee turnover, though. A walk off of his foot, and no look to Jones. Look at Williams winning the race down the court, and it's denied by James. What a stud. Off the window and in.
You could just
37. At the Dean Smith Center. He's got 37 tonight. Vescovy touch pass. Adu. Somebody ends up open. Knecht with a 37-point night. And make it 39.
Absolutely ridiculous.
From the E in Tennessee. That was way off, and Vescovy cleans up his mess. Holloway downhill, redirected by James.
Got the offensive firepower, but Dalton Knecht at another level is why Tennessee is built different this year in March than years past. 39 points for Dalton Knecht against a top 5 defense.
This will be the 12th straight home win against a top 25 opponent. The longest such streak in SEC history. They rode Dalton Knecht to a monster second half.
ESPN Saturday primetime. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. And oh, are they excited about this one here in Tuscaloosa. The 12-3 tie, the 12-3 Volunteers vying for the top spot of the SEC. It is a sellout here inside Pullman Coliseum. It's a whiteout, and it's Mark Sears, the second leading scorer in the conference at better than 20 points per game. Who's number 1? That guy, Dalton Knecht, 20.8 on the season, but over 25 points per game in SEC play. Movement by Alabama, but a missed 3 by Rylan Griffin. Sears knocks it down with the assist. And the cutting Dalton Knecht, the first bucket for the Vols. Sweet 16 twice. They're hoping for a deeper run this year. Vescovy finds James, who knocks down the corner 3. And after 3 years at North Dakota State, having a really nice year here for Alabama. Tennessee in transition. Knecht with the slam.
What a steal by Santiago Vescovy off that little ball screen. Wow. Like that. With that shooting ability, you're big time.
How about that dish? Meshack passed up the shot. Vescovy will take it and hit it. Nation in offensive efficiency per KenPom. They're 100th in the nation in defensive efficiency. Pringle.
What a pass.
Cosby. Yes.
These other Volunteers, and they're giving up some easy buckets. Alabama's defense has been pretty good. They've made things difficult on Tennessee, but it's just they're a few loose balls away. Brought it down enough where the little guys could get to it.
Those darn little guys. Grant Nelson with a three.
Pick up your assignment, or Alabama's going to make you pay.
Ziegler behind Adu.
Alabama shows that they're going to set a screen. They just run out of it. Another steal by Vescovi. You show him the ball, he takes it.
And he sees some room and knocks down the three. Vescovi baseline keeps the dribble alive. Knecht is open. And that's his first three of the game.
And just fought like crazy to make it tough.
And
look at the pressure by Ziegler on Sears.
One of the better defenders in the country. I don't know how Sears knew Pringle was there.
Regular season when it's in that game tonight. They've already won it.
Clinched it. It's going to be any fun?
Yes.
Meshack, nice bounce pass into Adu.
Up a lot of size.
Ziegler the drive, the kick. Meshack the three. Got it. And Tennessee leads.
That's his second three of the game. Don't expect that.
And now a turnover.
He read that all the way.
And a chance for three.
Just ran like a defensive back to the other side of the floor and took that away and saved it. What a big time play by Jemai Meshack.
Meshack, a little push off and lays it in.
Five.
Ziegler the spin.
What a pass.
Vescovi the kick. Ziegler the three. Boy, that is pretty. One-on-one with Diabate. Elevates and hits.
Let's see if they send another defender. There it is.
They swing it to James, who knocks down the three. He gets inside and lays it in. To go. Sears.
Short.
Knecht the rebound.
Chaos should the Gamecocks get a win. But first, this atmosphere, this arena is on fire for good reason. Tom Hart alongside Jimmy Dykes. Who would have thunk it, huh? South Carolina picked dead last, Tennessee picked first, and now they meet with a chance for a title.
Yeah, what a story, huh, South Carolina? How about this? This is the biggest men's game in the history of this building. South Carolina, a magical season right now with a major opportunity.
Knecht got a step on Davis. Aggressive taken off the window.
They've got to have more balance in their offense, and a really good start by Adu. B.J. Mack is that stretch four guy that can ignite this building.
Knecht puts them back in their seats with a deep three. Carolina looking for the tie, and Michi Johnson rolls it home. In time of possession, Adu finds its home. Here's Gainey. Got it. Inbounds. Shot clock in single digits again. Mack. Bang it. Gets cut off. Gets denied. And the loose ball is corralled by the boys in orange.
They guarded themselves.
Transition three. Stody. Knecht for three. Again, he answers.
There's always the threat on these baseline out of bounds under.
Look at this. You were a heck of a scout, Jimmy Dykes.
In Big Ten play. It's not a stretch for this guy to be in the conversation for National Player of the Year.
They lost him again. Yeah. He makes him pay again. Here he is, Ziegler with the drive. Crossed over Cooper. Slashes it down. By Zachary Davis. Went behind him. And Knecht turns it.
He took that draw board. How can you let this happen
again?
Oh, my goodness. Tom, how can you let that happen again? So well done by Zakai Ziegler.
Wow. Off the baseline, out of bounds. Another, and he's fouled.
It's water. I mean, that's just easy money. That's a double stagger up top. And you cannot let him come off with that clean, Tom, with their out of bounds under defense.
Lob from Vescovi, and wow, second half. They need him to put that cape on, turn into a superhero again. He might be doing it.
By Cooper.
Knecht rises from the bench. He'll check back in a moment. Meanwhile, Ziegler says, I got your back. Off the bench, hoists the three and tracks down the miss thanks to the tip. Now he's downhill. Now he finishes. Tennessee wide open. Adu.
Just side the floor in an isolation game.
Guarded by Jacoby Wright at just 6'2". Turnaround jumper. Money. Michi Johnson crosses over Ziegler. Finds Cooper. What a duo they are. Approach the 1 minute mark.
Michi Johnson left Ziegler, hangs and hits.
That Tennessee is going to walk out of here with an SEC regular season title. They will be a 1 seed in the projected brackets starting tomorrow morning.
Three's off the mark. The follow slam means nothing. It won't count anyway. And the Tennessee Volunteers have wrapped up an SEC outright regular season title.
And for Ugana Onyenso.
There's that floppy set they like to pick.
Knecht. Tennessee has 0 points in the paint.
There's that little flex curl.
Knecht.
Nice. Added a timeout.
Screen, a hard one from Bradshaw. Reeves gets a good look at it.
Good shot, though.
Kentucky with a chance to regain the lead.
Unbelievable.
The arrow can rise up, and that's rejected by Adu. Back outside, count it. Screen from Adu.
Nice.
Give it up. Backdoor, big finish. Caney takes it in. Caney with a grown man's move. To the rim, another denial by Adu. Minutes to go, first half. Edwards, the jump shot, money. Shepard, kick. Edwards, bingo, he is red hot. Gets a good look. Long distance connection.
Nice job collectively. Oh, goodness.
Knecht. Got him.
Wow. And he points to the bench.
It's a 4-point game. Kentucky in front. James. Bullseye with the big. And that ball tipped by Shepard. He's got quick hands. Scoops it up. Shepard. Cold-blooded three.
Nice give here for the open look.
Knecht. Contact. No call. Knecht. Wow. Attack mode.
He's hurt.
And the foul. Here, Ziegler trying to track it down. It gets knocked over to Dillingham.
The jumper.
Shepard shooting practice. Bottom. So blocks Adu.
Can't give him an open.
Reeves got a three. They lead 51-39. Knecht trying to get involved. Fend off, and he put a high floater over on Jensen.
Here and elevate.
They clear the floor for him to go one-on-one.
Big size advantage around Shepard, and he puts it in.
They're going to run somebody at him.
Knecht, he can do that.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Kentucky with possession under 12 minutes to go.
Look at the hesitation.
Shepard drives a lot of attention towards him. Edwards cans it. Bird off the bench. Knecht. One-on-one with Reeves. Step back, Jay. Knecht. Dillingham's got it. He'll pull up and hit. And turns it over. Meshack pedal to the metal.
Nice poise.
Ziegler goes cross court. Knecht. Kaboom!
You gotta be kidding.
Knecht sizing up Edwards. Crosses and gets to the rim. Reeves. 72-65. Knecht gets good position. Banks it in. Difficult angle.
Space.
Reeves, baseline on James, gets inside. He is really crafty. Kentucky.
Good cross.
Ziegler, the running one-hander, go. Screen, Avicic, Shepard again. Yes! Rebound, Shepard got his hands on it. Controlled by Tennessee. Knecht.
Ziegler pushes, banks right into him, and that's an easy layup for Zakai. Ziegler.
You stay defensively the toughest team in this league to get the ball inside of their defense.
Every ball that Tennessee puts down, and it's another turnover. 2-on-1. Matthews strong to the hole. Smith has good position. Here comes the double from behind. He finds his man. Oh, Matthews goes up and flushes. Smith has done a terrific job dealing with the double, and if a triple team shows up, Gainey, that's good. The defense has been outstanding. Ziegler, Knecht needs one to go through, and it does. Matthews spin move, pretty. And a dump off Bell. Boy, he will get it. On him to play a little bit more because of that size and that touch inside. Late Bell again. Vescovi hangs around, and now he gets the give and go. Matthews and the foul. Where do the points come from? Can they get Knecht going? Corner three, that's a tough one. 14-point cushion. Knecht does have a three. He absorbs some contact. Oh my goodness, a circus shot. Hubbard high up. Got it, yes sir. They're not only maintaining the lead, they're increasing their lead.
Possession for Tennessee if they have any life in them at all.
Well, Ziegler Yeah, that's 3. Ziegler again. And again!
This game had to start. They took it down. There were boos coming out. They want to see it. Dalton Knecht right back in. Late shot clock here. Ziegler knocks it out of the hands. Forces the turnover. Vescovy working with Adu. The point guard Zakai Ziegler going up top. Adu. Defensively. SEC all-defensive team. Here is Ziegler. Leads it for Adu. Knecht missed it. Got his first one. And now Knecht on the cut. He's got it. Meshack gives it back to his point guard. Ziegler going to work. Going to get one for himself right now. Against Fairfield. They need him badly. Knecht cashes in. Gainey probing. Gainey finds Knecht. For St. Peter's right now. On a rim run.
Multiple mistakes, turnovers, and bad shots. Like they're
Vescovy. Tell Tennessee trying to get Vescovy going here. Finds himself open. Cashes in another shots in this one. Ziegler just distributing right now. Man, that is some stroke.
Because they've been off to kind of get some run and some burn, but then it's that.
Nice. For another Ziegler matchup at some point. That was good.
Because I want to work myself physically to feel the same things that they feel.
It's in the game. Strong performance.
Like that one right there, and costly turnovers, Tennessee. And it gets down to last 5 minutes, and what adjustments need to be making. There it is.
Gainey was stripped, and Gainey is going to lay it in. Ziegler's so quick. Now Josiah Jordan James with the reverse and the left hand.
Perfect teammates, and boded well for both. A beautiful ball move.
Alaka back on the floor, banging against Shedrick, and he gets the jump hook.
Yeah. And that's the shot Dalton Knecht wants Dylan Dessou to take it now.
2 seed in Tennessee who won the SEC regular season as Dessou gets loose.
Now you're not able to turn the corner if you're a guard, and there's a turnover. Another one.
Vescovy on the breakout. Vescovy lays it in. All these switchable parts for Tennessee, and it's another Texas turnover. Their 13th. Ziegler. No! Dalton Knecht!
Or schemes by Tennessee.
Nice lead there for Waka, who scored.
Open looks like that. You got to be confident. You put enough work in the gym. But yet you're finding the effort plays to be to your advantage. This is where you find yourself.
He does have 9 points. Ziegler, one-handed, lays it in.
Into this Tennessee lead.
Nice pass. Adu to Knecht.
Passing is a premium. If that pass is up like that, now you got
regular season champs. Knecht catch and shoot. Baseline out of bounds. Knecht. Jordan James hits a 3. Texas, can they answer? Hunter drives it. Oh, nice shot fake to go. Using a lot of clock here. Adu looking underneath and the reverse. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Dessou shoots over Ziegler and cashes one in.
Got some good defensive stops at some point.
His second here. And he puts the balls up, probing, nothing there. Meshack, now Ziegler, and it's Asmus who misses, and Knecht with the rebound. Dalton Knecht hits him both. Out the clock, head to Detroit. Got it. Dalton Knecht delivers in the clutch. Texas with one last heave coming down 4. Hunter missed it, and that's it.
Should be an up-and-down game as Knecht hits his first shot. Edgeworth poked it away. They led the SEC this year in turnovers forced. And that's a 3. Top 15 pick in the NBA draft this year. James, his second 3. Off turnovers. Shireman deep position again, and this one drops. Shireman over Knecht. Yes. Wow. First. Ziegler, a 3.
And now with Jason Green in the game, they're not nearly as potent from the three-point line. You know, to be a good defensive team, you have to stop the ball first, and that's what they do.
Knecht. Alexander and a Kalkbrenner. Shireman a deep three. Book it.
Long arms. Shireman, you got to guard him everywhere.
Connect with the end. Is earned so far tonight. Ashworth for three. Yes. Other way. Dillion out to Knecht. Left alone. Can't do that. Ziegler. Yes. Shireman has carried Creighton so far. What a feed to Kalkbrenner. Out of the second off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound. Ziegler for three. It's good.
Knecht on the baseline.
Here's James. Over Miller. 4-on-4 the other way. Shireman bounces one to Kalkbrenner. Rejected by James. Wow. Ziegler saved it from going out of bounds. Knecht coast to coast. Bad pass by Kalkbrenner. Knecht 2-on-1. Over to Meshack. He lays it in.
They had going.
Alexander had it knocked away. Knecht again running the break all the way for two. It's up by 8, looking for more. Knecht out to Ziegler, left alone for three. It's good!
Layup.
James for three. Yes! D. Shireman for three. And that's a start. Ziegler around the screen. And Owaka with 5 on the shot clock.
Good defensive set for Creighton.
Gainey a three.
And challenging the other guys to do something.
Kalkbrenner down low for two.
Look how they're playing Ziegler and Knecht. Everybody else in the zone.
Shot clock down to 5. Knecht, that's a deep three. It's good! Knecht from deep. From Omaha has provided a 12-3 run. Here's a three, and it's good! Knecht! Ashworth beats Knecht to the basket and finishes. Played competitively in Division I. Owaka counted in the foul. Purdue held off Gonzaga. Here's Dalton Knecht's first shot. Now Knecht to the glass. No. Offensive rebound, Adu. James for three. You bet.
And allowing guys to get to the basket a little bit.
Knecht knocks it down as he goes to the ground. Ziegler bounces it in. This is Tobe Owaka. What a shot there.
Now that's a hard hedge by Owaka there.
Owaka all over Edey. Now the double. Edey rejected by James.
Wow, and you know what? Rick Barnes said, yeah, I don't think we're going to double him much, but that time they did.
Knecht, catch and shoot three. It's good! Edey around Owaka.
Going to have a big problem.
Knecht had it poked away, but right to Vescovi. Knecht gets it back. Another three. It's good again!
4 points.
Lawyer for three. Edey, the tip. It won't go, but he's fouled with 4. Lawyer, turnaround. No good. Edey's fouled right there, but foul. Here's Knecht. Puts one up again. Doesn't get the roll, and Edey is right there. Colvin jumper. Off the mark. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Purdue.
That's not their thing. They want to get out in transition.
James, a triple is good, and a big shot. James back to Vescovi. Now Ziegler in the corner for three. He buries it. Mom Charmaine loving it. A 4-point Tennessee lead. Oh, what a counter by Smith. We joined you from here in Detroit. Knecht for three. It's good. Vescovi creates some space, but misses, gets his own rebound. Out to Knecht for three. He's hot! He's hot! With the ball on the ground, James has it, trying to call timeout, and now we have a tie-up, and it'll be Purdue basketball. Boys here in Detroit. And a foul inside as Edey got tangled up to the screen. Lawyer feeds Edey. Adu on him, and there's the foul against Adu. Move on Gainey, but Jones turns it over, and now numbers the other way. Knecht is going to do it himself. Between the game clock and the shot clock, Edey fighting his way. Gets the bounce. And immediately a turnover committed by Ziegler.
Lance Jones with great defense that time. And Smith on him.
Knecht to Adu. Sends it back out. Knecht for three. It's good! The afternoon. Smith to Edey. Couldn't make the catch and a turnover.
And Edey said, point it up. Throw it upstairs.
Knecht from Meshack. Change of the day. Here's Edey with position. And he scores. To Lawyer. Lawyer right back inside. Too strong. Edey, the offensive board. Edey trying to go up, and he's fouled.
I thought he got away with a little bit of a push-off in there, Zach Edey. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Adu ended up under the rim. Really as much space right now in the game for Purdue.
Edey, and before we get a foul, and that's going to go on Jonas Adu.
He's got both hands on him. There's no hand check.
And there's the call.
On Edey all day, and Awaka and Adu is sharing the fouls. 3 and 3 right now. So that's what coach.
This game to another level. You're seeing that in the second half.
Well, it says something about the Tennessee defense.
Gainey for 3. That's a big one. It's Justin Gainey. And a turnover. 2-on-1. Ziegler all the way.
19 on the glass right now.
Edey cutting and scoring. Jones attacking and rejected. Numbers the other way. Ziegler in transition. Up to Knecht. And he scores. Lost it. Over to Ziegler. Fakes the pass. Now sends it out to the perimeter. Gainey, a triple. Bottom. Gainey going for it. He steals it. Knecht with Smith back. Knecht for 2. And a turnover. Meshack takes it right back to Gainey. Over to Knecht for the tie. Yes, sir! Edey over Estrella, front of the rim. And it goes out of bounds to Tennessee. Braden Smith is right on him. Now Knecht for 3. And the rebound, a foul is committed. I think that's Awaka. I think that's going to be his 5th. This is the screens. Smith was open and now bounces it into Edey. Edey, and a foul is called against James. Tennessee has an elite defense. They need a stop here. Jones for 3. It's good!
Defense for Purdue really good.
Ziegler breaks free and scores.
Oh, bad place to throw the ball.
Edey's got it. And a foul is called. Knecht through traffic all the way, and he lays it in.